For centuries, our families fought together against their common enemy. Despite their differences, despite their suspicions, we need to do the same if we're gonna survive. The enemy is real. It's always been real.
Game of Thrones.
Hello everyone! A new season 7 footage has been released by Greece. Most of these scenes were in the previous trailers too. I have already discussed them in my trailer breakdown videos. So I'll only discuss the new things I noticed in this trailer. I'll also post Varys' vision in the fire video soon. Make sure to subscribe this channel and also click on the bell next to it so that you won't miss it. So let's take a look at the new trailer. At first, we see Dany entering the Dragonstone castle with Tyrion, Varys and Grey Worm. I think this is where those stairs will lead. There is a small tunnel and then we see the gates. Dany will enter the room, sees Stannis' banner hanging there and will take it down. In one of the promo pics, where Dany is walking towards the throne room, you can see Stannis' banner lying on the ground. From there, she will go to the throne and will sit on it. We also hear Jon say, "For centuries, our families fought together against their common enemy, despite their differences, despite their suspicions. We need to do the same if we are gonna survive, cause the enemy is real. It's always been real." We have already heard part of this speech in the previous trailers. I think the common enemy Jon is talking about here are the White Walkers from the last night. In the trailer breakdown video, I said that Jon might be talking to either Cersei or Dany, but the more I thought about it, I changed my mind. The last time the Long Night came, the Targaryens hadn't even arrived in Westeros. The Targaryens moved to Dragonstone only 12 years before the doom of Valyria. Even the Andals invaded Westeros after the Long Night. The First Men were the only ones who were there, and they fought the White Walkers with the help of the Children of the Forest. So I don't think Jon was talking to Daenerys here. And since we are talking about fighting the White Walkers, if you have watched my Stark Blood video before, you already know why I think that House Stark is the key to winning this war. I think only someone with Stark blood can defeat the Night King, and Jon has both the Stark blood and the Targaryen blood in him. And we also saw Jon's reflection in the Night King's eye in the poster video. So in the show, the final battle has to be between Jon Snow and the Night King. I'll post the link to that video in the end, in case you wanna check out my Stark blood theory. Anyways, this is the reason why I think that Jon is either talking to the Northern Lords or he's talking to Cersei Lannister in this trailer. Many great houses trace their lineages back to the First Men, and House Lannister is one of them too. Who do you think Jon is talking to? And speaking of Cersei, we finally see Cersei in winter clothes, which means winter will reach the south too. This is from the same scene where we saw Cersei walking toward the courtyard in the first trailer. You can see the fur lining her shoulders. This is the same courtyard where she was getting the map of Westeros painted on the floor. The map has to be ready in this scene if people are standing over it, which means this scene will probably happen in the later episodes. In the trailer, we saw several men waiting for her, and judging by the expression on Cersei's face, whoever they are, Cersei is not happy to see them. In fact, she seems a little mad. Maybe this group includes someone she really hates. Can you think of a person Cersei will be mad at? You know, he can be small, or also known as the Half-Man or the Demon Monkey. She still thinks that Tyrion and Sansa had murdered Joffrey. It would be a really interesting meeting if it happens. Cersei will probably tell the Mountain to kill Tyrion on the spot, and the person drawing the sword might be someone who would try to defend Tyrion. After all, so many dwarves have lost their heads because of her hatred towards Tyrion. She would try everything in her power to get her revenge, because revenge is all she has left now. We also see Jaime walking into a new castle. Judging from the previous trailers and promo pics, I would say he is in High Garden. Sansa seems to have dark circles under her eyes. She seems stressed, like she is not sleeping well or something. I wonder what Littlefinger has been whispering in her ears. Probably how she should be the queen and not Jon. She is finally home and she is finally safe, at least for now. But she still doesn't seem happy, all because of Littlefinger. We know that Jon will go north of the wall. In this trailer, we see some people walking. It has to be Jon and his people. We also see a scene from the previous trailers, but this shot is clearer in this one. Jon and his men have formed a circle to fight the Whites. There are 12 people in this circle. In the trailer review, I said Davos seems to be behind Jon. One of the men in the circle seems to have red hair, so it has to be Tormund. We also saw Beric and Hound fighting in the trailer. One of the men seems to be holding a hammer. It's possible that this person is Gendry, because Robert used to fight with a warhammer too. So the 12 people who will go north of the wall are Jon, Tormund, Beric, Thoros, Hound, Gendry, Davos, and 6 other men who could be wildlings, the Brotherhood or the Winterfell men. I know this probably means nothing, but do you know the first thing that crossed my mind when I counted these men? There are 12 people in this circle, and if you don't count the Night King, there were 12 White Walkers in the Lands of Always Winter scene. Maybe it's nothing, but I just thought I'll point it out. Anyways, it's time for the comment shout out now. Today's comment shout out goes to Vijay, who said, "It just occurred to me when I was watching trailer 2 that Sansa's words, 'The lone wolf dies.' Now I know the lone wolf is Benjen Stark. He was alone from the start and he made sure the pack survived." That is a really cool theory. We know there will be reunions in season 7, so the pack is going to be back at Winterfell. All the Starks will return except Benjen Stark. He still fights for the living, but he is in the north of the wall. The children aren't there to help him anymore. He is truly alone now. So I completely agree with you that he is the lone wolf and he might die for good in this season. So, what do you think of these theories? Don't forget to tell us in the comments. If you like this video, please click on the like button below, share the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Bye bye. See you in my next video.